I'm starting. I'm providing a session on AI-driven operational intelligence. So it's a transforming business operations with AI. Okay, so how AI is evolving right in the recent days. It's going very super fast, but in at the um, helm of some cautious measures and identifying right use cases are the very critical for your success. Okay, so and at the same time, a lot of people has the doubt in AI. So AI may lose your jobs and all those things, but AI is not a substitute for human intelligence. That is important um, information we have to always remember, and we should not worry about the AI advancements and all. But you take the advantage of the AI and enhance your capabilities and in your day-to-day operations. Okay, so it just amplify human creativity and ingenuity. Okay, so and what is this operational intelligence? In today's data-driven world, organizations leverage AI actionable insights. Okay, so, sorry, next slide. To extract actionable insights from the operational data. So every day we collect so much data every day. So, but we have to bring some actionable insights from them to to take a decision making for the executives or in even your day-to-day operations to serve the customers more efficiently. So AI-driven operation data uses AI technologies to analyze and monitor and optimize your business operations. So that's how it helps you. So it evolves analyzing real-time data and historical data from business operations to improve efficiency, predict outcomes. Okay, based on your data, it will predict what's going to happen next. Okay, you don't need to go and read through all the data as a manually one by one. If you write some programs and machine learning models and everything, you build it, so it will predict outcomes and it will tell you that okay, what's going to happen next. So, or even some scenarios, you can take real-time support decision making as well. You can ask the question, and it will give you like chatbots are very one of the majorly popularly using in this AI world. Okay, so AI integration enables uncovering hidden patterns and predicting trends with greater accuracy. So that is important. Okay, that accuracy is the important word in AI world. How that comes in. Okay, that's what we are going to talk about in more on the operational data intelligence. So how we bring that greater accuracy. Everybody talks about, okay, hey, I'm using LLMs, large language models and all, okay, I'm getting all the answers. Everybody tries, right? What chat GPT and whatnot, Llama models and some anthropic Claude, some models and all those things. But how we make sure that these models are giving you the right answer, the factual information instead of hallucinations. Okay, that's what about as a technologist we program AIs to provide what you want. Okay, so AI is all the large language models, large language models. What you give, if you give a garbage, it will throw a garbage to you. So that's why it's our responsibility to provide some knowledge to the AI models, information to the models, LLMs. It will give you the right information. Okay, so we'll talk about LLMs and what is RACs and all, how we give enough intelligence to the LLMs to give you the actual information. So what are the benefits of this? Okay, this is one of the benefits is enhanced decision making. Yes, it is you're giving enough information. It will analyze instead of you go through the, it takes time, right? It will go through the real time and it analyzes it and it will give you the immediate decision answer to your question so that you can answer to the customer if somebody asks any question or if something, some of the analyzing metrics, and it will give you some oversight, and you as a human, as a expert, take the your decision very quickly. So that's how it helps. And increased efficiency. Yes, it is increased efficiency. We are automating it. We are not, there's no more manual work involved in that one. You don't need many people, or you don't need to read too much information before you answer it, right? So that's how, where automation, it brings your efficiency, increased efficiency and cost savings. Yes, that's one of the advantage. Will automations always brings efficiencies, not only efficiencies, but a lot of gaps, process gaps, and filling the multiple people in multiple manual tasks into one single automation that saves you a lot of money. And predictive capabilities. So based on historical whatever information we provided it, and based on certain models you choose it to get some predictive capabilities, it will predict what going to happen next. Suppose example, the predictive analytics, right? So some of the things, in operationally, whatever log monitoring, okay, the Splunk logs or Datadog, whatever we use it, right, whatnot, other things. So we'll monitor it, the logs, and what is going to happen to our servers. It will alert you that, hey, something is going to happen based on the previous patterns. It will analyze it, and it will let you tell that, okay, what's going to happen. That's how it is a predictive analytic capabilities gives you that one. And overall, all these brings into improved ultimate success is improved our customer experience. How efficiently, how quickly, and how accurately you serve your customer. That's the best feedback we get from the customer, and that's how ultimate is improved customer experience. So these are the common, some of the common use cases of the industries and use cases. So manufacturing, predictive maintenance, and supply chain optimization. So how this is what Amazon whole business, right? So how supply chain you are stronger, you deliver your products to the customers, and you get more confidence from the customers, and more customer satisfaction. That brings you the business. So that's how the manufacturing industries and in the supply chain business, they use this, one of the important tool for them. And healthcare. So patient care optimization, hospital efficiency. So that's one of the use cases. And retail inventory management and personalized marketing. So how efficiently you reach to the customer to brand your marketing, right? So that's important for your as organization. So that's one of the retail use case. And finance. So finance is the biggest challenge for any financial institution is the fraud detection and risk assessment. These are the two important things, because the fraud detection, every day you do millions of transactions in fraction of seconds. Millions of transactions happen. So how do you stop fraudulent transactions, right? It's a millisecond decision. You have to identify and reject those kind of transactions, and also risk assessment, because this will bring you the company's the reputation and the financial losses. So that's why it's extremely critical in one of the financial industries. So energy consumption and monitoring and optimization. So this is also, you have to energy utilization. You have to always look at optimization level instead of to failures, for grid failures or something, to make sure the demand we are meeting with the customer usage. So these are all effectively forecasted based on the previous predictions, last few seasons or last few years, and it will let you know when to increase your load, when to decrease on your infrastructure. So yeah, these are the some of the very few of the use cases I'm giving example, but these are the important ones too. So challenges, yes, always not only benefits, but you see some challenges with any technology or any product or anything, right? Yeah. So what is the challenge? The data quality and integration. Okay. So that's one of the major challenges. So as I mentioned, right, what information you give it to the models that gives you the how accurate you give it to the information, and it will give you the accurate answers. If you garbage in, garbage out, that's a problem with AI and models. So that's why data quality is extremely critical. So you have to perform some data quality measures before you supply the data to the models. And the integration part, how you integrate with our existing um, uh, infrastructure technologies and all other technologies. That's also a challenging part. And scalability. So since AI is evaluated few years, but there is some scalability challenges always, as with other technologies. So how much volumes of data, how much of how the performance depends on your scalability, right? You have to scale up horizontally or vertically, whatever depends on the need of the request it will receive, and the request you send it, right? So the latency is important, right? So that's why scalability also one of the things you have to consider when you're building application. And security and privacy, yes, this is extremely critical. When you are building any application, right? So you are not giving authorization to unauthorized people, because you have to have some secured guidelines and secured governance, how whom you are giving access to, and who are the authorized persons and all. So that's one of the important critical challenge we have to address during building any AI applications or any like these operational intelligence applications, because you are giving access to your business data, because always you will give some business data already within the organization. So that's why you have to make sure have some security, strong security policies defined when you're building the application. And another one is skill gaps. So yes, everybody is emphasized to start with the new technologies, but always be cautious. Okay, bring the right people into the solutions when you're doing it. Okay, so all this, right, you have to define quality and scalability and security. So every department is important, but all this one is filled by your skilled people. So that's why skill gaps is also one of the challenges we face. But I know that everybody like you're everybody, we are on learning steps, and everybody is learning and quickly and acting fast on these things. So that's appreciated from everybody. So what are the future trends? So we are working on a lot of things we talk about. Yes, we are building AIs on our infrastructure, own infrastructure, or building AIs on the cloud infrastructures like AWS Bedrock and some other cloud platforms. But edge AI is one of the new concepts that's coming up. It's a hybrid AI concept. You use the advantage of your existing infrastructure as well as the cloud infrastructure, and build some edge AI applications to leverage hybrid architecture and provide some even faster and more insightful information so to the applications. That's the one. And real-time analytics, yes, this is already started it, but still it is evolving. It is evolving. So for any dynamic decision making, so how quickly you take a decision that gives you the more customer satisfaction, so that brings you the more business. So that's how the dynamic decision making is one of the important trend, continuing trend. And AI powered automations, we are hearing a lot of AI powered automations. So it's already happening in manufacturing and this, but not only that, even software industry also we are seeing a lot many um, automations we are bringing into our day-to-day processes. Not only development, even you see, right, nowadays we are writing code cases, writing code instead of you write everything. GitHub pilot, Copilot. So you just provide the context and it will write you some code. So likewise, some unit test cases you can write it. So likewise, in bring our automations, analyze log metrics, and automatically it will take some decision, scaling and auto scaling. So these are all powered using the AI powered automation. So this increases going forward. It increases. These are small use cases I'm mentioning, but large use cases are evolving, and we are a growing trend, that one too. So augmented analytics, yes, this is one of the important advancement in AI world. So we are seeing augmented reality things and also even including Facebook's uh, um, augmented headsets and all, right? So these things and all one of the examples. So yeah, so how you build these applications, operational intelligence AI, right? So understanding the basics, okay? So in this one, we use RAG models. Okay, what is RAG? Okay, before going to the RAG, right? So how the first concept we use it is the LLMs. Okay, what is LLM? A large language model is a type of artificial intelligence that is trained on a massive amount of text data, and it can generate text, translate languages, write different kinds of creative content, and answer your questions in an informative way. Okay, so it will LLMs are something whatever you use it, right? Best example how it works. Let's do it that. Okay, LLMs use a neural network architecture to process and understand language, the learn patterns and relationships in the data, enabling them to generate text that is coherent and contextually relevant. That is important. Contextually, that's an important word in AI world. Okay, how much context you provide to your models, right? That will give you the more factual information instead of hallucinations. Okay, so the simple example, right? As a human brain, as a child, if you take a child, so if you ask any question, he just blabbers it. He will not give you any informative answer. Okay. But as a adult, we, based on our life experiences, whatever you question ask, you provide some factual information. Okay. Some information, accurate information you provide to that questions. So that's the difference. Okay. So LLMs are like child brains and the RAG models are your adult with some trained you maybe you went into a college and you learned something or based on your expertise you work some of the area and you have some strong SME knowledge, and then I ask a question, you provide some accurate information. That's the difference between LLM and RAG models. The basic example I gave it to you. Okay, so yeah, examples. What is real time? Right now, what are the current, Chat GPT-3 and GPT-4 and Meta LL Llamas model, and these are the common examples of LLMs. Okay, so then what is RAG? So RAG model is a technique that combines the power of LLMs with information retrieval system. Okay, that's the combination. Okay, so as I said, right, previous slide, the context. So what is this context here in the RAG model? We are providing it. We are providing some information based to that one, knowledge based to enhanced not decisions, enhanced informative, more factual decisions. Okay, so that is what about RAG model. Okay, it allows LLMs to access and process specific information from knowledge base to generate more accurate and informative responses. Okay, that's a RAG model. So how it works, it first retrieves the information, RAG model, relevant information from your knowledge base. It will take the whatever question you ask, it goes to the knowledge base first. Okay, and then it will bring the answer and it gives the LLM model. LLM model is it will convert that whatever answer it brings information, right? It will convert into text or a speech or something, whatever, right? So some and it will give you the generates the response to you. So that's how the chatbot works, right? You ask a question, behind this RAG models work to get the actual information, and it will give you, and as LLMs put it into your response. So that's how the RAG model works. Okay, RAG model is combination of LLMs and your information base. So the benefits, right? So RAG extends your LLM ability. So that's what I mentioned, right? So earlier, so RAG extends your LLM ability to give users immediate access to accurate, real-time, and relevant answers. So one of your employees or customers ask LLMs, right? When you build some application, right? Ask LLM question, they got answer trained on your secure business data. So that's no, we give the LLMs, no, we build RAG models based on our own business data. So that's our knowledge base for the RAG model, and LLMs provide answers. So what is the benefit means? Yes, it will give you it will answer complex questions as well. If you provide a context, based on context, whatever question you ask, it will provide you the answer. So that's why that's advantage, and generate up-to-date content. So if you real-time update your content on the knowledge base, it will give you the real-time answers, up-to-date answers, and that's advantage. And also the response accuracy, increases response accuracy. That's the advantage with RAG models compared to the LLMs and RAGs, right? It's already, you're giving context, you're giving information, factual information, so it will give you the factual response to you. That's the advantage of the RAG model. So how do you build an open, AI-driven operational intelligence? Okay, so it's building your RAG models. So that's how you build your operational intelligence. So these are the list of tools we use it, but you have few more things. Okay, but it's not just one, but you have a couple of more things. Few more frameworks and the tools we use it. But this is these are the major fundamental tools you use it. You use as a cloud computing platform. So that's either use Azure AI or AWS Bedrock. This is the infrastructure platform you provide to run these models. Okay. So, but models, yes. Then once complete cloud compute, you choose it, and what LLMs are using it to give response, taking response and giving responses, right? So just to build a chatbot and all. So these are the LLMs like OpenAI, Chat GPT-4, and Anthropic models. The Claude 3.5 Sonnet model. This is most intelligence model I seen. So it give you more accurate information, and the response is very quickly. And the meta model LLMs as Llama 3.2. That's one of the, because there are many models. Okay, I'm giving you a couple of examples here what you can use to build a RAG model. Okay, to build your operational intelligence AI. So frameworks and libraries. It's a LangChain. So this is the framework, how you integrate these tools and all, right? So how this is one of the framework, you can utilize it, existing framework, and you build an application. And the data retrieval and search index. This is critical. So the search response is very minimal, right? That's what you have to give, and you have to get response, right? So underlying the Elasticsearch or MongoDB Atlas Vector Search, it will bring your search indexes, and it will give you the quicker response when you query it. Okay, so behind it happens so much algorithms happen to build that search index and all, but this is one of the index search indexes we use it. Okay, so vector databases, this is how you store your information base. How you store it? So based on the Elasticsearch and some other tools, we build information base in a vector databases. And if you are going with any kind of structural information, you can still use PostgreSQL as one of your vector databases. So these are the common tools that you use it to build your RAG based operational intelligence tools. Okay. So, and yeah, the future of LLMs and RAG models, this is important, ethical considerations and the technical advancements and integration with other technologies. So these are the importance, considerations for your while you're building an application. Okay, so LLMs and RAG models are revolutionizing the way it interact with machines and access information. Okay, by understanding their capabilities and limitation, we can harness their power to solve real world problems and create a better future. Okay, so that's LLMs and RAGs evolving in nowadays in the world, in operational world. AI-driven operational intelligence revolutionizes business operations. It provides deeper insights, enhance efficiency, and maintains competitiveness. So that's important. While challenges exist, its transformative potential is immense. So immense potential it has, transformative potential. Okay, so yeah, to give you some example, right? I built some sample chatbot how to answer the questions, and I'll quickly I'll share it here, maybe a minute, so that you understand what we are talking, how we build here and all. So I'll share this one here, one quick. Yeah. So this is I built one of the manufacturing. I mean retail sales transaction. Okay, application. Okay. So this operational intelligence AI, right? This is not only useful technology people, even business also. If somebody wants to understand what is happening in the day during the day also. Okay, you don't need to wait for in the data analytics world. We give a reports to the business executives. End of the day, you get the data in batches and you process it, and morning 9 a.m., 8 a.m., they get executive reports. So they have to wait for 24 hours. What is happening to know that one? Okay, that's the one thing. The second one, to give the operational, advanced real-time analytics, right? You have to answer quick questions to the customer, right? So we build a chatbot. We can answer immediately the questions, right? So this is application I build it, okay? So how it will help you is I provided some context, okay? The context, from the different metadata information we store in the organization. It can be your data governance, data lineage tools, or metadata storage repositories, and any metamart. I mean your Erwin design, we design it, right? The entity and relationships and all those things from the model mart, and we get the information, and also we read some data as well. Okay, this application we read some operational data, what is happening since morning to now. Okay, so that's the thing, to answer our everyday questions on the customers and all. So that's how I build this in, and using this RAG model, we are using LLM model, anthroposcopic models, Claude Sonnet model, Claude 3.5 Sonnet model. This is I used it. So you see this one, right? Customer with largest amount. I asked the question, who is the customer who got the largest transaction done today? So here is the one I got the answer. Okay, this is the one purchased Samsung Galaxy S324 Ultra phone, amount $1,200. So this is what it gives answer. And so one of the point I want to mention in the AI world, right? AI world, the large language models, the success of that one, right? And the accuracy of the information is the prompt engineering. That's one of the critical concept you have to learn that one. Okay, you have to master in that one. How precise your question is, the the precise answer you get it from the LLMs. So that's how you have to expert, and you have to become expert in prompt engineering. So this is, you see this one, I asked a question. Sometimes it gives you the answer, like full answer like this. Okay, when I said that in a simple answer, it will give me the exact answer what I needed. Customer who made returns, I asked this question. It gives me all the details, but I asked the question inaccurately. So this is called prompt engineering. Customers who returned items, in a simple answer, it give me customers who made returns. These are the two persons who returned this item. You see this, it provided me, so store and everything, all that information. But I asked that what is, in the simple answer, it gave me the simple answer. So that's how you have to master in prompt engineering, for the especially in the models. Okay, this is how we build the models, RAG models, and we can make a chatbots. Anybody can answer it, right? It is not a technology people write a question and they go to your SQL Workbench or Athena in AWS or some other platforms and write a query and get the answer. No, it's not. It is a simple chatbot for everybody, technical people, customer representatives, or executives. They can go and query it in business simple words. How many Apple products sold? I asked this question in simple answer. These are the Apple products sold. iPhone 1, but was written, and MacBook Pro 1 and AirPods 2 bought it. So see this one. This is what the power of the AI. And everybody, irrespective of this, not only for technical people, not only for the data analysts, not only for the software engineers, it is even including data owners, product owners, even business people who are using it, and the customer agents. Anybody can use this operational intelligence AI to answer or get the answers from these chatbots. So